Soon, not even a mouse. Chris is grating cheese. I'm doing some prep here. Figure we hang out a little bit, see how everyone's doing. I am making spinach cheese pie. It's kind of like a frittata. I got it from Sam the cooking guy. I guess he's on YouTube. And so yeah, I'm gonna try that. It's spinach. It's kind of like a frittata. Howdy, Merry Christmas. It's kind of like a frittata. So that's gonna be one of our sides tomorrow. And I'm also making Angela Critter's Tennessee onion recipe. Looks like hers gets like kind of caramelized nicely. So, and not so steamed. So I just have a couple things of sour cream, a little bit of butter, but it needs me to cut up some onion, fry it in some bacon grease. I've already cooked the bacon. But we have some cheesy, super cheesy dishes. Well, the Tennessee onion seems super cheesy. Except for it's my personality. So, you are what you eat. You know who it does. So I'm going to put the bacon, it says to cook all this in the bacon grease. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to put it on about medium while I cut all this up. It says to cut them all together, or put them all together. So, howdy, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. Hope everyone is having a good one. Oh, my cutting is all off today. I should have sharpened my knife though before I started. Might have to stop and do that. So we had collard greens for Thanksgiving. So we'll have spinach for Christmas. It'll go good with the steaks, I think. Though it's gonna be a pretty high protein dinner. So yeah, spinach and steak as well. Let me stop. I'm gonna sharpen my knife real quick. Forgetting what we're having for dinner. I have some frozen coconut shrimp, so I think we're gonna have that and just a simple salad. I just have one of these easy, like I don't like stuffy gadgets, so this is just a simple knife sharpener. I love it. Works really well. Once I sharpen it, it'll cut through tomatoes. So it's a good thing to keep your knife sharpened. Yeah, it's getting a little bit better here. It's amazing what a good sharpening will do. But, all right, that's the onion done.
I think we're good here.
Chris has all the cheese done. Dang it. I saw some hairs. I'm trying to. All right.
Any more breaking or are we good?
No, I think that's all the cheese we're grating.
All right.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I hope so. So I've got also, I have 16 ounces of mushroom. I'm doubling his recipe. So that's why I have like, used a whole onion there. Went ahead and used a whole pack of bacon too. So And then the interesting thing about this is he says to cream butter with cream cheese. And we'll be mixing that with eggs and all this other stuff. Like Alton Brown, I washed my mushrooms. I agree with him. It doesn't matter. I washed them really well and just left them out to dry, and they feel like they just came out of the pack. Who is that? Hey, Angela. I just said I'm making your Tennessee onion casserole. Merry Christmas Eve, my dear. I hope you're having a good one. I know you've been cooking up a storm for weeks. The only thing I'm cooking, I don't know what my mother-in-law, if anything, is she's going to cook. But I'm doing this spinach cheese pie by Sam the Cooking Guy. And he said, it's November 23rd, and I find out my family in Canada has been making this for years. In fact, it's so important to their Thanksgiving dinner that they say it wouldn't be the same holiday without it. And I agree with them. So say adios to that green bean casserole and hola to this much more interesting replacement. So that's what we're doing. It's basically a frittata. And then, is that Benny? Hey, Benny. Merry Christmas. All the stuff. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the likes too. So, but it's also it's pretty healthy. I mean, it has cream cheese, spinach, butter, garlic, mushroom, onion, bacon, the spinach, red pepper flakes, kosher salt, coarsely ground black pepper, and Monterey Jack cheese. Hello. Happy to see someone from India. Nice to see you, Kumar. Dilip Kumar. So yeah, we're doing that. And then we're going to do Angela Critter's Tennessee onion recipe. I've seen one since hers, but hers looks like it's not so soggy. As someone did complain about it, having like a soggy Tennessee onion casserole. So they changed it up a bit. But Angela's looked perfect. Nicely caramelized, like I like an onion. And she turned me on to that Kinder's caramelized onion seasoning. Oh my gosh, y'all. And let me tell you, that seasoning, look at this. This stuff is so good on popcorn. This right here. Caramelized onion butter. And it's a seasoning. It is so darn good. It's fabulous. All right, my pan over here is hot and I'm yakking. And get to cutting. I gotta get to cutting. I got little reindeer on. All right. Today is Wednesday. So every Wednesday, normally I play music trivia at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We do all kinds of music, classical to modern, and we have a lot of fun. So if you're ever around 8 o'clock Eastern, every Wednesday, except for tonight and next week, I'm taking a break. It used to be only an activity I would do in the winter, you know, keep people's mind going and active and stuff. But it was requested that I do it all year round, so that's what I'm doing. But I only do it like in the winter for like 3 years. So, one on another channel. I used to have another channel, but that's all I did was trivia. So, I just don't do that anymore. So, get these going. So we're cooking these, all these vegetables in the bacon grease. And I'm like Angela, I used a center cut bacon for this. These mushrooms look so good. I really wanted to stuff them. I have some crab in the freezer that I got on sale at Thanksgiving. That's the time. I have a video out. That's the time to buy your beef right now. And your crab, if you can afford it and you like it. Because it's the best deal you'll get, it looks like, for quite a while. So, probably have some crab New Year's or something. We'll see. All right. And I guess we just let these fry a little bit. Should have probably used a bigger pan. I didn't need that big a pan for that bacon. All right. Kind of scrape the bottom too from all the bacon stuff. All that good flavor in there. But I like this dish because you could leave the bacon out and have it as a vegetarian, a hearty vegetarian, or a main dish even, because it has the eggs. If you have a vegetarian in your life, it's a good main dish for them too. One of several you could make. So, and if you have any vegetarians in your life and you don't know what to make, again, this is a good dish. And I actually have a recipe for a vegetarian meatloaf that uses a couple surprise ingredients. One is Special K cereal. The other is Lipton onion soup mix. It is vegetarian. And believe it or not, cottage cheese. And it is a fabulous, fabulous vegetarian meatloaf. And kind of tastes like stuffing to me. Hello. Oh yeah, I've got stuff. I'm going to make a beef Wellington later. I'm going, we did have it 1 year for Christmas and we hadn't had it for a while. I'm going to make y'all a beef Wellington individual serving. I think it's way easier. It's impressive. Maybe I'll do that for New Year's. And take you along with that. Because Kroger had beef tender, you know the little single packs of beef tenderloin with the bacon around it? They had those on sale for like $5 each or something. $10 each? I forget. Anyway, they were on sale. I bought 2. And I got some puff pastry. Yeah, it is beautiful here. I appreciate the likes, y'all. Oh, they're so sweet. All right, let me get back to this. Give it another stir. What are you making, Denny? I know what Angela's making. Angela's going to have a full table. But I imagine, Angela, some of that stuff you made this year is probably going to parties and that type of stuff as well. If I know you. all those special people in your life that you spoil with all your goodies. All right, let me get this cream in. All right, the Tennessee onion cheese can go in the fridge. Oh, so let me say what else I'm making tomorrow. I am having seafood tomorrow. Because I'm going to make, here's my list. We have steaks, the spinach dish, Angela Critter's Tennessee onions. I'm going to make mussels and white wine. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make a creme brulee or if I'm going to make, I'm going to make, Benny, I don't know if you saw that one video I had where I did a stovetop creme brulee. I know you were there when I made the oven creme brulee. But, yeah, I may make a stovetop creme brulee. Biscuits and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, that's, I'd sit at that table, Benny, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Definitely. Now, the other thing I did get, I'm going to try this. So if you're diabetic or anything, I'm hoping this doesn't taste like chemicals. Coconut key lime, and it's sugar-free, Margaritaville. I was surprised to see this. So I may do this and some sugar-free whipped cream and kind of make a little fluff with it without something. Ooh, these are letting off a lot of water. I don't know if these are supposed to have a lot of moisture in them or not. Man, I miss Bimbo. Bimbo was here. She would have been typing moist a million times. I think I'm just going to turn that off and let those sit. I think Chris went outside to sit outside. I don't know. Oh, you're so sweet, Benny. I appreciate it. I watch yours a lot, too. A lot of times I'm in the bushes when I'm watching yours. I do appreciate it, love. I'm almost monetized. I'm getting there. I forget what I was today. Pardon?
Sprinklers off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's so nice. We're taking advantage. You know, everything slows down growing when it's cold outside. So we're taking advantage of this warm weather and just run the sprinkler. Did we run it yesterday, Chris? I think we did.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. But I still have all that stuff coming up out there. So, no, we'll see. Pudding and pie filling. Yeah, I'm not doing a pie. I don't know. I've been doing this like butternut kind of crust thing. Just a little bit of swerve in it. And everybody's liked that dessert. I thought about making something a little different, like, I don't know. You make a blueberry creme brulee. I've always been blueberries and figs. So, I also have to do garlic bread for tomorrow for the mussels. All right, I can work on this part of it now. A little bit. Appreciate any thumbs up, y'all. So I'm going to get these out of my way. Biscuits and gravy. Oh, man. It's crazy, crazy. My back has been hurting me. I went to physical therapy yesterday, that's why. getting better. I mean, it's just slow. I'm not healing like I used to when I was in my 20s and had surgery. Or even in my 30s and had surgery. Oh, Benny. Oh my gosh. Oh, darling. I'm so sorry. Dang. That sucks. Man. That's so hard. They're like children. Yeah. It's like I can't do animals anymore. I would love to, you know, rescue, take in something from the shelter, but dang it. I'm old. They're expensive. It's heart-wrenching to lose them. At this point, I might get a dog that would outlive me. I don't think that would be too fair. You know. But yeah, big hugs, Benny. Oh man, that sucks. Hey, Benny, drop your link. Oh, you're not modded. What the heck? Can you? Oh no, I have to mod. How do I mod? Can I do it here? Oh yeah. Thank you, Darren. There you go. You can drop your link, Benny. Anyone modded. Drop your links. If you have a channel, say so. We'll get your link dropped. We like to share. We share the love. There's room for everybody in the world of YouTube. So, happy to do it. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Benny, you should be a mod now. I think, what does this say? I need cream cheese. 8 ounces cream cheese. But I'm doubling this recipe in 4 tablespoons of butter. Oh my gosh. This is where this is amped up. I used to make a frittata similar to this, but I would kind of chunk and I cube the cream cheese. And this one, you blend it all together. But I always kind of like the little surprise when you were eating it the way I'd make it, because you get this little chunk of cream cheese every now and then. I'm gonna leave this butter out because who knows? I might need butter again. I mean, there is liquid in here because I don't know if you're supposed to drain this. I know the spinach. Leave the grease, add onion and the mushroom, and cook till the water has evaporated. Wow. All right. We're going the distance. We're going for speed. Holiday. All right. Let me move this over here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put some cling seal over some cheese. Get it in the fridge. Alright, because I won't need this cheese for a while. That's a lot of liquid. Let's try and get this to evaporate as fast as possible. All right. Oh, there you go. You're not the boy. You're hardly boy, girl. I thought you had, like, last I looked, didn't you have like over 5,000 subs or something? I like the size of my community. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love new subscribers and everything. But, yeah, because now it's kind of like personal. I know everybody. Pretty much, you know? But I've been terrible at just replying to comments lately. I'm so busy. Alright, I think I better turn it down a little bit because we're supposed to be caramelizing the onions a little bit soon enough. Alright, this does smell really good. You said something about garlic. Clove here. And I'm going to need 2 cloves. Half a tablespoon of garlic paste or 2 cloves. Wow. There's some big cloves though. Should I put that much garlic in? Brr. Keep the vampires away. Now it's kind of just down to, I guess this is where we're caramelizing. I should turn it down a little to caramelize. I'll let it cool a bit while I whack those garlic. Budge. Come on now. Alright. It says 2 garlic, but these are so big, I'm going to use 3. Should be cool enough now. I've got it about on the medium to low now. So, those that are just watching, You're welcome to tell us what you're having for dinner. I'm interested to hear. Oh, that's awesome, Benny. You rock. They're going to love it. The boy from Australia, no. The boy that says wait. That is true. That is true. Angela, you never watched Coachism's Boyd Wrestling? I was in Boyd Wrestling. Even though I really wasn't Boyd. They did it as a courtesy to Bimbo. So that was funny. That was funny. Did you ever watch that thing? I can't remember. My memory sucks. But it used to be like Boyd Wrestling was mainly women watching it on Friday night, was it? So much fun. The guys would kind of just come in, watch themselves fight, and then they'd leave. It was so funny because mainly the people fighting would be people who were fighting in real life on YouTube. It was the funniest dang thing. And I guess with that wrestling software, you can make the characters really look like their YouTube equivalent or whatever. It was so funny. But more not like a cartoonish form. But you could do their hair, their clothing, their build. It was crazy. It would take him hours just to create a character. Stir here. That's smelling so good. I love mushrooms. Oh, and if you haven't, hey, Angela, have you ever seen this? Did I tell you about this? Where is it? Oh, I left it at my mother-in-law's, I think, where we used it all. And so what it is, it's mushroom umami. And you can get it on Amazon. It makes the best mushroom gravy, and it's all just mushroom extract. And I just put a little bit of milk in, and then like 2 or 3 tablespoons of the extract. You may have to add more to make it, but it's totally keto friendly. It's totally vegetarian friendly. And I don't know how I figured that out. I think I may have just, I don't know what it was. Maybe I had some soup that I added it to and it thickened it. And I was like, wow, this makes a mushroom gravy. It's crazy. So we still use it at holidays. We used it for Thanksgiving. Although we didn't eat it. My mother-in-law made the most fabulous smoked turkey. It was, we had wings and we had thighs, and the smoked turkey wings were amazing. All right, so don't we have to add the 1 tablespoon of butter and garlic? Oh my goodness. It doesn't need a tablespoon of butter. I'm not going to put a tablespoon of butter in there. Believe me. There's enough in here to do what it needs to do to be. Even though I used a center cut pork or bacon. I'm just going to kind of roast those on the side. And my favorite spatula, I got a couple of these fish spatulas. They become my new favorite. So for those of you who have just entered the live and wonder what I'm doing, I'm making for Christmas a spinach cheese pie from Sam the Cooking Guy. And he makes this every year. They do Thanksgiving, Sam the Cooking Guy and his family. But yeah, we're doing it for Christmas. Because I did collard greens. I think I'm going to make collard greens the day after Christmas. Because I have so much to harvest. I can do those and just freeze them. So I'm just toasting a little bit of garlic here. I have bacon grease. Bacon's already cooked on the side. Mushroom, onion. Over here I have cream cheese and butter. Oh, that garlic is so strong. Alright, I think that's enough. That will continue to toast a little bit. I'm going to have to come back and what you call it? I'm going to have to come back and stir it every now and then. And I'm using Tillamook cheese. Tillamook butter. I got it buy one, get one free. I think at Thanksgiving. Because it's Christmas, we'll use a little bit higher end. Although, I don't know, I need to do a side-by-side of Kerrygold and the Tillamook. Because I really like the Kerrygold. I think that would win, hands down, though, for me. To watch all the sliders. Oh, yeah. Half an inch. Poor, the people on the West Coast right now. Because I think Northern California is getting hit, and Tahoe, Southern California is taking a beating. The bad thing is all those fires, it's going to create mudslides, and on top of everything else, it's going to be horrific. Ugh. Kind of, my cream cheese and butter is not as soft as it could be. I don't feel like getting out a beater right now. I'll have to in a minute. All right, I'm going to continue to let this chill out a bit. Starting to hurt my shoulder. All right. garlic in. Now the thing with this is he said you could use any kind of pan, but when he did the demonstration, he put this in one of the tart pan with the collapsible bottom. And so when my mother-in-law saw that recipe, she said yes, she wanted that for Christmas, and she actually bought the pan. So I think I have another one in there somewhere I need to dig out, because I have, like I said, I have 2 of these. I'm not going to cook it until tomorrow, but it comes in one of these. You cook it in a tart pan like this. So and it's totally crustless. So I'll Chris clean that off. Hey Lulu. Hang up, Phillips. I love you. Aunt Phyllis. Oh. Aunt Phyllis. Hey Lulu. You know what? You could have gone live. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know you've already had your Christmas. So, when are you going live today, Lulu? Or were you about to and then you saw me on here? I'm making spinach cheese pie for tomorrow, Lulu. It's bacon, onion, mushroom, garlic, cream cheese, butter, frozen spinach. 4 eggs. 4 beaten eggs. Red pepper flakes, kosher salt, coarsely ground black pepper. 8 ounces of shredded Monterey Jack. Oh, and then the topping, you're at Denny's. Well, get in the back and do some dishes, woman. Get that job. But anyway, they have a topping. It's French fried onions, and you heat that up with butter, and then you take it out and you mix it with Parmesan cheese, like 1 to 2 tablespoons. Oh, I need to take that tomorrow. And then you put that on top of this dish. Do they have a rainforest there? Like the one in Michigan? That was so crazy. I couldn't believe that. Could not believe that. I need to squeeze my spinach. Oh god, it's still frozen. Batting 0. It's a good thing I started on this earlier. Yeah, I gotta have a lot of stuff just sitting, waiting, sitting. I should have known better. It is frozen like a rock. Dang, that new fridge is good. So I'll just take this out and let it thaw. Man, I was like, oh, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to put it in the colander. It'll be drained and ready to use pretty much tomorrow. No. Fail. Good thing I'm not cooking a turkey. Oh my gosh. I'd be killing everybody. I do have a turkey in there. I thought about cooking it, but I told Chris maybe next week. Not that I'm doing a lot of cooking for this, but... yesterday, I went to the local Mercado, the little Mexican market up the road, and because I was like, what am I going to make for dinner? And we had so much leftover black beans and chicken that I was like, oh man, I'll just make some tacos with the leftover beans and chicken. That's what we did. We got some corn tacos and heated them up. You know, soft corn tacos. A little cilantro and onion. I told Chris that I almost didn't make it home. They have a little restaurant there too, inside the supermarket. I almost ordered some tacos and sat down and ate them. Since I only eat once a day, he'd wonder why I'm not eating dinner with him. So I was not going to get by with doing that. Alright, so I've at least broken up my spinach. Hopefully it'll thaw quickly. I think it will. And what I did, this bowl's about the same size, but I took a cookie cutter and put it in the bottom of the bowl so it sits up and can drain. And that's that for that. The next thing I need to do is, I guess I'd have to cut about 3 pounds of onion. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh! Just threw water all over myself. Keeps going cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny. All right. So while all that's doing its thing, the onion, garlic, mushroom needs to cool a bit. The cream cheese and butter needs to soften a bit. The spinach needs to thaw. This bacon is cooled, so I'm gonna make some pie. I'm gonna make some pudding, shaker pudding. I'm gonna make Margaritaville coconut key lime pudding. It is it does have carbs. It has 8 grams of carb. It's sugar-free, but it has 8 grams of carbs per box. I imagine the carbs come from the coconut. There's starch in it. A little bit of food starch. I guess it's the starch. It does say it has natural and artificial flavors. That's where I get a little skeptical on if it's going to taste like chemicals. Those who don't know, put your liquid in first. And then stuff won't get so clumpy. I assume it's 2 cups of milk. What is it? Oh, directions. Add 2 packages. No. Pie directions. I'm not making a pie. What are the regular directions? Oh, regular. Pudding. 2 cups. That's what I thought. Medium bowl. All right. 1. to. Usually I don't measure when I make pudding. I just eye it. I know it's about half of one of these containers. I figured since I'm making it for other people and it's my first time making it, and I want to get the real intended experience out of it. We'll see. See what we got. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Y'all are kicking it. I love it. Smells interesting. Smells more vanilla-y than anything. And I only found this, I think, because... Did I find it because we shopped at a different Walmart? Maybe. All right, let me taste it while it's not done, but it's mixed. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. If you like coconut, this is not bad at all. I have coconut. Ooh, I could toast a little coconut. I could do a little, do my little ramekin thing. Do what I do. Maybe do a nut crust. What do y'all think? Almond, pecan, or walnut? I think maybe almonds. And maybe not even a crust with butter and sugar in it. Maybe just lay some almonds in the bottom. I don't know. Mix this with some whipped cream. A little bit to give it some more fluff, moussey-like. And then top it with some toasted coconut. I have some toasted sugar-free coconut. I could toast and put in here. I love coconut. So yeah, apparently this is a new item maybe at Walmart. All right. And that's done. Some nuts. All right. Another dish, mostly done. A lot of this will be cooking tomorrow. Oh, we still have that asparagus in here, Chris. Really? Also have some phyllo dough. Maybe I'll do a little, if we have any more Gruyere, I'll do a little Gruyere asparagus phyllo dough roll.
I usually hire Gruyere. Maybe not.
I may have another one.
Yeah, check in the drawer.
Oh, we have that brie.
That's true. Bree's gonna make a lot.
I have another Gruyere. We have goat cheese too. Now, Thanksgiving was the time to buy cheese because it was buy one, get one free. So, and it lasts forever, so kind of stocked up. used some Thanksgiving, and I'll use some today. Oh, come on, spinach. I could microwave this, couldn't I? And be done with it. Yeah. Oops. Spinach overboard. Oh, I did all right there. All right. Hold on. I gotta get my YouTube utensils. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt. It is so lovely out for Georgia. Really happy. A little bit of sunshine. I'm good if I get sunshine. But man, we're just starting winter. So if it's on and off like this, like it has been so far, that would be nice. Like where it's ugly a week and then beautiful, sunny, warm a week. I could handle that. All right. Let me nuke this so I can get it done. Oh, my back is killing me. We love coffee. Hey, Marcia. Merry Christmas. How are you doing, Marcia? What's up, gingerbread man? I got deer. I got the deer horns on. But yeah. So what are you doing, Marcia? Were you cooking? Are you cooking anything? I know my mother-in-law, I told her I'd cook everything, but because she's going to grill the steaks. But I got to take her the steaks. So I told her I'd cook everything. So she's hosting, so she deserves a little break. She like threw down Thanksgiving. Man, oh man. That was an amazing meal she put together. Man. Yeah. Maybe she'll put this cream cheese in there too. I do have a hand mixer. Let go. All right. You gotta see where our spinach is. It just looks like an insane amount of cheese for this dish. It does take a lot of cheese. It's like 8 ounces of cheese for this little pan. I need that other pan too. I didn't see it under here.
You need the all around one?
Oh, there it is. I see it now. It's all the way in the bottom back. Oh my god. Oh, there's that other tablecloth. Dang it. All right. See, it's only going in this little tart pan. It's only like an inch. How am I going to fit all of this in an inch tart pan? It's only like 8 inches around. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to need another pan. Or a little ramekin. I might make some babies. It'll be a good breakfast. Like, because anything of this that's left, I'm going to leave with my mother-in-law. And then if there's anything that doesn't fit in the pan, then I'll just make a little ramekins for Chris and I. And we can have a breakfast the day after Christmas with that. So we'll see what we end up with. It'll be a miracle if they all fit in these pans. I'm just over here washing them, y'all. You get them washed so they can dry. popped in yet? You haven't seen him? He's probably busy. Between his family and his partner's family. Alright, y'all, I'm almost done. Alright, yeah. Did you put a lot of, dang it. Hold on, y'all. Did you put straight liquid soap in that container?
No, that's the one I need to.
It's
I
thick.
need to have your mix and use it.
It's thick.
Keep down the one.
Alright. Almost done. Okay. Fresh from the factory. Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house. Alright, I got my spinach. It's still cold. Holy cow. A minute wasn't enough. Put it in for 2. That'll definitely do it. That'll do it. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all the things. What is that one that they celebrate in New Mexico? I forget. But Camilla Stewart has on her channel, Camilla Stewart, Amethyst Dreams. Her channel, she has where she went. Was it in Albuquerque or Santa Fe? One of the 2 cities. And they have a special Christmas thing. And what, they burn the dude? They burn a guy. Something like that. I think he steals stuff. I forget. But Chicken Explorers would know. Frozen the roast. What? We had some today and yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the banana bread was so good. There's a good use of those caramel chips because it's just enough chocolate. I'm glad I held back on this thing. But let me tell you, so the thing about whole wheat that gets me, and that's why I wanted to experiment with it. I haven't done whole wheat anything in years. But it was so moist that, you know, it had a stick of butter in it. But between the, like all the bananas, because it called for 5. I think other recipes I've done had 3. And then it had the honey, it had the eggs. But yeah, I think because of the, I don't know. eggs, the honey, the vanilla, the brown sugar, as opposed to a white sugar, and the whole stick of butter. It was so moist. It was crazy moist. But it was today we put it in the freezer. So it was really good. Does it feel good leaving? Got to go. All right, go, lady, go. Enjoy your coffee. Tater salad. I guess he's wanting tater salad. Or is that what Marsha's making? I had some potato salad. Chris does like potato salad. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. All right, Marcia. Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping in. Good seeing you. And Happy New Year. Have fun. Have fun. I mean, that's what Christmas is for us. We don't do gifts really. So we enjoy the company of others. That's what we try to do. Oh, that stopped. This is what I do to my cords. I just use rubber bands. I think it's easier than twist ties. Helps keep them organized a little bit. So I was tempted to buy the Snoop on the shelf just because I think it's funny. But I didn't. Mark on the Mantle was too much. So cheesy. And y'all know, I'm trying to downsize. I don't need anything else, you know? I need to get rid of stuff, not get stuff. So, what are we doing here? I think we've got to, I've got to drain this stuff. I know that much. Oh. See if I have enough cheesecloth to do this. I think I do, maybe. This was my fermenting cheesecloth. I'll get good and cheesy. See how much I can get in here. Just strain. Ooh, there's a lot of moisture in here. And it's still dang frozen. All right. In the middle it is. Can't believe I'm going to have to put this in. Now what? I'm going to thaw in this one of water. All right. I'll just pull a little bit at a time. What am I putting this in? We're still on page 1. Silliness. Hey, Pirate Radio. Merry Christmas, Mark. Happy Boxing Day. All the stuff. Happy Boxing Day to all my Canadian friends, eh? All right, spinach cheese pie is what I'm making. It's a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian thing. But it says it's November 2023, and I find out my family in Canada has been making this for years. In fact, it's so important for their Thanksgiving dinner, they say it wouldn't be the same holiday without it. And I agree with them. So say adios to that green bean casserole and hola to this much more interesting replacement. It's basically a frittata with a lot of stuff in it. Yes, please do. Please do, Mark. Maybe a smoking jacket, some loafers, snuggle up to your favorite bunny. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to squeeze. So I've got it in the cheesecloth and I'm just going to twist it to get all that excess juice out of there. So it's juicy. It's moist. All right. Add the spinach, beaten eggs. You know what? This is craziness. It says to add all this stuff then after beating everything. I think I'm going to add everything and then beat it. Beat it. All right, there's one lump of... Oh. Dang it. Oh my. I got a string from the cheesecloth. All right. There's another string. All right. You got me hanging on a string now. All right. Get some more. I'm just doing this in small batches. Been waiting for that collab with you and James, Mark. And music and art. That should be really good. I'm trying to squeeze out most of it with my hand and then put it in the cheesecloth. Squeeze out the rest. See, it's amazing when you get it in this cloth and squeeze it. Even though I used my hands as much as I could. You can also use a tea towel or something for this. Dish towel. Clean, unused. Obviously. All right, number 2. And another piece of string. If anyone gets any string in their stuff tomorrow, it's not my fault. Side dish now comes with dental floss. Side dish and a floss all in one. Do you have a New Year's concert, New Year's Eve concert, Mark? Or New Year's Day? Either or? Oh my goodness. Almost the last batch. We're the last batch before we have to do a total drain on everything in here. All right. String in every batch. All right, that looks fine. All right, now this is the one we're draining through. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Ooh. Let's see if I have a total fail here. Oops. Come on. Sorry, y'all. My tripod's been acting weird lately. And it shouldn't because it's one of those, what is it, a Joby or whatever. All right, so now I just laid my cloth out in this bowl. And we're going to try and sneak it. I use my pans to kind of keep the gauze on there. And we're just going to filter it through this cheesecloth. Looks like gauze, but it isn't. All right. I promise. All right. And we can pick this up. And bring it over here, and then we're going to twist it, and it'll squeeze all the juice out. All right. There's a lot of green juice here. Spinach cocktail, anyone? I bet there's a cocktail you could make with spinach juice. Spinach juice, a little balsamic, a little vodka. Hey, somebody's probably already made something like that. What do you think? All right, so I guess I need to order more cheesecloth because that's the end of that. I kind of feel like I don't want all this. I kind of feel like I don't want all this grease in there. I don't know. I think I'll get some paper towels out of the back. And yeah, I think this needs some grease absorbed a little bit. Because, we got 2 tablespoons of butter here. I'm not going to get all this grease out. Oh, now it looks like it's absorbed mostly into the, there's my cookie cutter again. Use my cookie cutter to rest that. 4 eggs. I'm probably just going to mix this today and not bake it. Although I could reheat it tomorrow. I have some champagne. I think I should do some champagne. What do you think? I had that champagne. I was thinking today because I was looking in here to get a key, and I realized, oh, I had this watermelon liqueur, and that would be really good in a little champagne, and it would look festive. You could put a mint leaf on it. It would look really festive, though. All right, so here, where are we at? We got the cloves, we got our cream cheese, our butter, spinach. It says something about water. And spinach, bacon, egg, onion, mushroom, pepper flakes, jack cheese. I don't know what that says. A tiny bit of water? I don't know. Hey, Chris, can you look up that recipe for me? Real quick, so I don't have to run the office. It's, it has a website.
1 stick butter cut in pats.
All the way down the bottom. 10 ounces frozen chopped spinach. Thawed and sweet. Spinach cheese pie? What are you doing? You're doing the onion recipe from Angela. You need to go to the website. Sam the Cooking Guy. Spinach cheese pie. All right, I'm going to absorb some of this grease over here while Chris does that.
All right, let me bring over the phone. It didn't seem to have any instructions about the butter at the end of it. But, you can see something. Oh, cover the pats in 1 stick butter.
No, you're still on the onion recipe. That is not what I'm talking about.
Oh, so
It's not anything I sent you.
okay.
So I keep saying you need to go to Sam the Cooking Guy.
And what size is that on?
Spinach cheese pie.
Oh, this.
Sam the Cooking Guy. Spinach cheese pie. Sam the Cooking Guy. Spinach
She's going to
cheese
say the
pie.
same thing over and over and over again.
Because I have to
As I try to interpret the context in which the words are being spoken. So I'm going to try a Google search here. Sam. Yeah.
It's because he's deaf. He only hears every other word.
It's hell to get old.
That's the age we're at now. All right. Oh, our neighbor left. We saw our poor neighbor trying to split wood with just an axe. So I had Chris go in my toolbox and get the wood splitter.
All right, here's the
So what's the last couple ingredients?
kosher salt, pepper,
Spinach,
cheese.
eggs, red pepper flakes. See how it looks like it says water there? Above eggs.
Yeah, oh, it printed funny, yeah.
Oh, and squeezed of any water. Which is what we just did. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, so now we need 4 eggs beaten. We're going to just beat them together. We're not going to beat them before we put them in here. Because I'm going to use the hand mixer. But I know how to mute, so y'all don't have to run. No worries. I will mute it before I run this. All right. Put this over here. Got our eggs going in. 2. Three. I should save some of these and give them to my worms for Christmas. They're not getting much of anything else. I can't give them onion skins. I don't, anyway. So it's 8 eggs. And remember, I'm doubling that recipe from Sam, the Cooking Guy. All right, there are 8 eggs. I will beat that, though, before I add anything. A little bit more room. Any likes or appreciated? Who's in here? Oh, hello, Belt Loop. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. See, I hope you have a good night at work and a Merry, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you don't have to work Christmas. All right, here we go. We're going to beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Rolling with the beat, beat it. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to mute y'all for a minute. All right. So we got our eggs, spinach, cream cheese, butter in here. I do have a little, it's a little lumpy, which I like. I was talking earlier about a frittata similar to this that I used to make. I was saying that I liked the little cream cheese lumpies. I kind of cut mine into cubes. So spinach is hard to get out of your mixer. I'll say that. Let's use a fork. Fork is way easier. All right. I don't want to lose any spinach because that's the good stuff. I'm gotta be like Popeye. I am what I am. All right. Dang it. This stuff just sticks everywhere. Wow. All right, so where are we? We jumped ahead because it's easier to beat that all in at the same time. What they wanted me to do. So get my mixer all done again. Ready for the next time. On top. All right, now what do we do? Again, we're doing the Sam the Cooking Guy spinach cheese pie. It's going to be one of our side dishes. Let me bring you up so I can see you again. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh my. Merry Christmas, Belt Loop. Take care. Don't work too hard. Hope it's an easy night for you. All right. Thanks for stopping by, too. I really appreciate it. 4 eggs beaten. So we're at cook, cream cheese and butter, Add spinach, beaten eggs, bacon, onion, mushroom, red pepper flakes. All right. Red pepper flakes. We use those a lot, so they're usually out. How much red pepper flakes? 1 teaspoon. Oh, dang it. Well, all I have is my halves. That's half of it. Oh, that's half of a tablespoon. You better watch it. Butts will be on fire. 1 teaspoon. Here we go. Ooh. That's a lot, though, really. I think I may just leave it at that. So those are some big pepper flakes, too. Yikes. What else are we doing? I mean, everybody likes spicy, but 2 big teaspoons, that'd be quite a bit. Half teaspoon kosher salt. I don't have that, so I have Celtic salt. I have iodized salt. I'm just gonna put some of that in there. Doesn't need much because we already have a bacon. Bacon. 7 degrees from Kevin Bacon. All right, what else do we need? Coarsely ground black pepper. All right, I'm gonna get my black pepper. I'm gonna mute you again because this is electric grinder. All right. I'm going to mix this a bit before I add in the bulkier ingredients. Now, if this had had cream in it, but it does have the cream cheese. It's an awful lot like a quiche, you know. But instead of heavy whipping cream, you have cream cheese in it. All right, there's our bacon, mushroom, onion, garlic going in. And I did, like, his recipe didn't say to drain this, but I absorbed quite a bit of the grease that was in this pan. Those onions smell so good, y'all. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to add some of this caramelized onion butter. Yeah, because I'll bring out that. That'd be so good. Oh my gosh. All right, now we have 8 ounces of Monterey Jack. All right. But first, Kim. All right. First to sneeze. I just don't see how this is all going to fit in those 2 little containers. Because now here comes the cheese. Look, this is my big harvest bowl, y'all. Oh my gosh. It has so much cheese. I mean, this got to be like 3 quarts, 4 quarts almost. 3 quarts. Let's see, it's 3 quarts. It looks like a lot, y'all. Next thing I have to do is I gotta peel like 3 pounds of onions. Trying to just clean up a little bit as I go. All right. Oh my gosh, y'all, come look at this. That's a lot. See, but it's dense. That's the other thing. It's kind of like a quiche, but or a frittata, but it's really dense with the ingredients. It's like the egg is just there to kind of hold it together. Yum. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's 6 o'clock. Take care, Benny. Merry Christmas. Is that Benny? Oh, belt loop. Yeah, it's good to see people coming in. All right. Oh my goodness. This is heavy. This is thick, y'all. It's thick, come on. As my friend Peace hyphen WRMT says. Hey girl, I hope you're having a good one. I know you've been working hard. And hardly working because you're dependent on the electricity that isn't too stable yet over there. But y'all are doing great. Man, the humanitarian work that she did is pretty amazing. All right, look how thick, y'all. Do you think it's going to fit in that little pan? I don't. I think I should cook them now because this is a lot. Says it takes 45 minutes to cook, or 8 or 9 inch pie plate, a springform pan, or a tart pan with removable bottom like I used in the video. See, and this, the thing is, y'all, after this, the topping is French fried onions, sauteed in a tablespoon of butter, and then more Parmesan cheese. It's a good thing I got 2 wedges of parm, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
Or did you only use half of that other? You only used half of the other.
Half the farm, so I can drink more if you need.
Oh, good. All right, well, we have 2 tart pans here. And this is a tart pan he said to use. It's not even as big around as this bowl. I mean, it's smaller than my biggest circle on my oven here, my stovetop. Let's see. I doubled the recipe though, but that doesn't matter. See if they'll both fit on here, I hope. Yes, perfect. I recommend using a baking pan. Maybe I'll switch. Maybe I'll switch from here. Sorry, I got little cheese pieces here. I don't want getting on the bottom side of my pan. All right. Wow. 1. Wow. Maybe it might just fit. I guess because this isn't going to rise much. Because of the density of it all. Let's see if we can get another. I'm amazed at how much we're getting in here. To be honest. Wow. It's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a couple other ideas on desserts. I have that one. I might do another one. If we don't eat it, I can always freeze it. I want to check that pudding out in a minute. All right. Ooey gooey. It looks delicious. So this is, again, this is Sam the Cooking Guy spinach cheese pie. You can see how full it is. How dense the mix is. Like I said, you can omit the bacon, make it vegetarian for any guest or in your own home. And I like that it has the, we'll see. I like that it has the spinach in it. It's very Christmassy, right? That's why I thought Christmas would be a better time for this. And we'll see. If it needs a little tartness, well, it has the red pepper flakes in it. If it needs a little tartness, I'd consider putting some what you call it? Sun-dried tomato on there. Just a little sprinkle on the top. Maybe make a wreath, right? Like a little, I don't know, something. Probably just put a little dots of it around or something. I don't know. I'm not going to do it here because I do want to follow the recipe exactly and then critique it based on following his directions. And then if I want to tweak it, I tweak it a little bit. Wow, y'all. Sure enough did fit in here. Because you pack it in really well to hit all the little flutes in the pan. Wow. That's amazing. Like I said, I doubled this recipe because I looked at this and I'm like, that's only 9 inches. Like, who's going to eat that? That's not going to be enough for, it'll be enough for dinner and then some. But like I said, I wanted to leave some for my mother-in-law for like brunch or whatever the next day, so she didn't have to cook. So she'll love this. It was tight, but it worked. It's super tight. All right. Wow, this looks really good. Oh my goodness. Looks amazing. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to taste the pudding next. I need to turn the oven on to preheat. So this is one side dish done. They say that this guy said this freezes well, so it's perfect make-ahead dish. I'm going to cook it as lightly as I can because I think I do want to heat it up tomorrow. So we'll just do a light cook on it. And when the top solidifies, I may just go ahead and lay a piece of aluminum foil on it so it doesn't get dark. So this is to 350 for like 50 minutes. It takes a while. Like I said, it is dense. 45 minutes. Serve hot, cold, but let it rest 5 minutes before cutting. While it cooks, oh yeah, I got to do that. I've got to do the side topping. I'll do that. And, well, Chris is my grater. So, actually, I have another grater right here. So, I just need 2 tablespoons of this. And then I need the onions. I'll probably just put them all in a bag so I can take them, and I'll do this part on her stovetop. I'll do it on her stovetop tomorrow. Mix the butter, saute the fried French's onion in the butter. The guy said it adds an incredible flavor and gets them nice and crunchy, which I think is a brilliant idea. And then you add the Parmesan cheese to it, and you top this with that fried onions, this Parmesan cheese, and the butter. The butter. I'm using butter from the opposite part of the USA, Tillamook. It was on sale, buy one, get one free. Thanksgiving. So I bought it. Cheese was also on sale, buy one, get one free at Thanksgiving. Like everything, Parmesan, Boursin, goat cheese, brie. Oh, so good. So I stocked up on it. They last a while, so might as well. All right. This was about 4 ounces, so we should be close to. I'm using a mini grater. It's not ideal for this, but it works. All right. That's all I'm going to do. Wrap it up. And I want to eat it. I ate that one little piece. It was so good. All right. This is why I do this. I like grating on a paper plate. Because I can just like funnel it right into the Ziploc bag. So that's good to go tomorrow. That's good to go. Got to get some of those onions to go. I think this is only the second time in my life I've ever bought crispy fried onions. It's like, just do them yourself. And then I was like, no, just buy them already done. Because that's what I do. I usually make them myself if I need them, which is rare. It's really only like one dish that I use fried onions on, and that's it's a recipe that I have on my website. It's a chicken with polenta, spinach, onion, fried onion. Sorry about your ears. About 3 ounces. Yeah, this whole container actually. Dang. Well, this whole container gets split between the two. That's crazy. Alrighty then. We'll take it. It'll be an optional. Be an optional topping. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the box for tomorrow. This in the fridge. So actually, just once this, I'm probably going to cook this at 40 minutes instead of 45 and see what it's like. 1 tablespoon of butter. I think that's what I have here, just about. Close enough. Well, oh, I also have to make some little crostinis. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I don't want them getting soggy overnight. Just make a little bit of crostinis with a little bit of butter for the mussels and white wine. You gotta have that bread to dip in the mussels. So good. Good crusty bread. All right, where are we? Waiting for this to heat. Now I need to cut a bunch of onions. Bunch. All right. I'm gonna have to weigh them too. Knife and sharpen that. We're at 265 degrees. Get this out of the way. I just want to clean my stove top. It is time. Vinegar water, no chemicals. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas, my friend. How are you doing? I've been busy. I bet you've been busy too for the holidays. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. I like her recipes. Or his recipes. They're always good. They're always good. Y'all want some good Eastern European recipes? Check out that channel. You won't be sorry. You won't. Okay. Back over here. That was my spinach bowl over there. Let's see. Got a lot of onions to peel here. It's like, oh, I'll just get 2 bags of onion. I'll have plenty, and I might have enough left to make some onion soup. And because I have everything else I would need for that. I was like, no, this recipe here takes this whole bag. So I'm actually going to have to sneak into my other bag and get some more onion. And we are at 350. 350. All right. I think I'll put it in 20 minutes and then twirl, because you know the pans are close to the edge, and so the outer edge is going to get darker. So I'm going to put it in for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to rotate the pans in there. So what do you think? I think that'll work. Especially because I'm trying to just get it just barely done, or just done, so we don't get sick. But so it's not too overdone when we go to heat it up tomorrow. And this onion casserole, this Tennessee onion casserole from Angela Critter's website, I'm just doing the onion now, and then tomorrow I'll put it in to bake. Because what else do I have? Well, if I do a dessert, and I'm doing all these onions will go in a 9x13, and they're going to cook down quite a bit. And it has so much cheese in it, y'all. Crazy amount of cheese. In fact, I may double check the cheese based on other recipes. Ow. Getting onion in my eye. My dad, I miss my dad, y'all. My dad and I, every Christmas, we used to make kolache. And I think recipe there, I think she has a recipe that's very similar to what we did. Our kolache weren't bready, like a Danish, like some are. Ours were more like a cookie. Like, what's it called? Hammer. It's a Jewish cookie. It's very similar to that. And I love them. But my favorite filling was poppy seed. So lots of onion in this. It's basically onion, seasoning, well, butter, of course, and cheese. That's all that's in this casserole. But what I've seen online, it looks amazing. Y'all can find the recipe over at Angela Critters. Oh, and over on the Angela Critters, last month and this month, all of the proceeds from her YouTube channel are going to the local, I believe, food bank or shelter. I know she does a lot of adoption, dog adoption, so. But I think she has a video on that. She does the best desserts too. Oh my gosh. All right. We're almost done. This one, I think I'm just going to not use it because it has an imperfection in it from harvesting. I've never seen it. Never seen that before. Where's that little onion? Look at that. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to use this one for something else. I'll put it in a bag. Let's save it. Pull out another one. Because like I said, I know I've taken some onions out of here. So, I have one more here. I should use that other bag first. It's kind of rough. Look at a little rough. All right. It's best to use sweet onions for this recipe. You can use whatever spices you like. But I'm going to double check the cheese amount. Because she has, I think, what, 1 cup of cheddar, 1 cup of mozzarella, 1 cup, a half cup Parmesan. So it's 2.5 cups of cheese for all these onions. It's a lot. One. Just have to make sure you get all the skin off the top there. Get my steps in this way. I think I have 2 more I need to do. Hope y'all are having a good holiday. Hope you're getting a little time off work. If you're working. That's always nice, right? All right. But I think I may need to weigh these out a bit. All right. Let's see what we got. My battery's getting low on this. 2.7. I want to say there was probably more onion than should have been in it. Ooh, I smell stuff cooking. Smelling good. Smelling good. I don't know, I guess since I don't know what to do. I can pre-cut these, put them in the casserole, and put them in the back because the back fridge has no, it's only 2.5. It has no, I can put the little tart things, the spinach pie here in this fridge and put the casserole, the onions in this. Sorry. All right, where's that butter? I need some butter. I'm hungry too. I'm getting hungry. Hello, hello. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hello, Merry Christmas. All right. This is more butter than I need, so I'll use some of this. All right. It's buttered. Perfect. Here we go. All right. That was some effort. All right. So. These are the only two dessert. I got to figure out which desserts I'm making. So, I can get another knife. I just sharpened that one It's already dull. All right, this should be better. We shall see. Oh yeah. It's a little too big, but all right. These should be like 1/4 of an inch, I guess, is what they say. Some of them are half. Close enough. All right. Dude, the rings takes the longest. Wasting it. Wow, this takes a lot of onion. All right. Here we go. Merry Christmas, y'all. Ho, ho, ho. Man, my favorite Christmas memory. Do y'all have a favorite Christmas memory? Mine was probably when I got my first record player. I was 9 or 10 that year. After that, we didn't celebrate. So yeah, I guess that's maybe why it was also memorable. It was the last one with my dad, or my parents married, for certain. All right. This is already getting pretty dang full. Wow. I mean, I know they're going to cook down a lot, but we still have to get cheese and stuff on here. We are so lucky here in Georgia to have those sweet onions from Vidalia. We can pretty much get them year round now. My back is killing me, y'all. All right. Well, I can smell the garlic in the dish we made earlier. Cooking in the oven. It's really smelling good. Can you smell it, Chris?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Very garlicky. if I'm going to do another. I guess I'll do that one last onion. Oh, I got to take a back stretch, y'all. Oh, did you hear that crack? Oh, all right. Oh, there's my knife. There's my other knife. It's on the counter over there. All right. Here we go. Last onion. I've never tried this. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Any of the like root booties, I'm just throwing in the pot over here. Yeah, make sure to get all your skin off too. All right. Wow. Angela always has some really good recipes. She has some easy, like, ooey gooey bar, dump cake. She has a key lime ooey gooey bar. Oh my gosh. Oh, which reminds me, we need to check out our pudding here. Chris, you want to come do a taste test on it? Tell me what you think of the pudding and
Yeah.
the flavor. Does it have any chemical taste or no? We shall see. Well, I'm doing the other. Here. Put the scale over here. Here's a spoon. Oh, that was 20 minutes. Okay. Everything's going great. Timer off. This is a Margaritaville pudding. It's sugar-free, coconut lime. We're going to see if it has like any chemical like flavor to it. It's probably going to end up being a dessert. Very limey. And then the coconut comes after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
It's very good.
And almost like a vanilla on the finish.
And a vanilla.
Yeah, that's yummy.
And it doesn't taste fake. It doesn't taste chemically.
No, it's I think the coconut predominates, especially the aftertaste.
The aftertaste is predominantly coconut. I rate this a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say a 9 out of 10.
They do
Yeah,
use
good.
natural flavor, but they also use artificial flavors.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But yeah, it was pretty good. All right, we got our onions here. Ugh. This new fridge is crazy. All right. Now we gotta put these aside. I need to pull out the tarts to switch out. Oh, it did poof up. So yeah, I highly recommend if you make this, definitely put it on a baking pan. I'm just it's heavy. It's super heavy. And here we go. I'm just trying to turn it, y'all, so it cooks evenly. I mean, you know, I want to get the outside, inside out, and the outside in. All right, that's cool. Do the same with this. There's a lot of grease in there. I'm glad I absorbed some of that grease that was in the pan after I cooked the bacon and onion and garlic. But it smells fabulous. Oh gosh. All right. So we're down to herbs do I put on the onions, Chris?
E, all the above.
D all the above. I know she put some of the caramelized onion. I know she put some paprika in there. This is Kinder's caramelized onion cereal. Again, this is Angela Critter's recipe. Smoked paprika. She likes that. Like we do. Again, that was smoked paprika. What else, Chris? You have the recipe on your text.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. I have too many spices.
Spices of your choice. Smoked pepper. I use smoky paprika, garlic salt, or powder, or both. Pepper, dried
Hold
parsley.
on. Garlic powder.
Mhm.
It's garlic powder.
Okay. Next that would be pepper.
I'm going to use this steak. I'm going to use this Trajan. You can use regular pepper. But she used garlic salt. I'm going to use, this has a little sodium in it. But it's light. So I'm going to use a little bit of this pepper.
Do you have any
Steak seasoning. I go through this. I love it.
Do you have any dried parsley?
I may have some dried parsley right here. Dried parsley. Oh, that's nice with the red and green again. All right.
Finally, the caramelized onion butter powder.
Oh, we already put that on because it's Angela. I know she put that on.
Okay, so the rest is
Cheese.
adding the cheese.
Oh my, y'all. Here we go. Another cheesy dish. We'll certainly have our share of calcium. This meal. All right. Oh, I need to put this on, what, another, let's do 17 minutes and we'll check it then. So I just forgot to put the timer back on. And here we go. This is a blend of what did we do? We didn't have any what's I got? We didn't have any some other cheese. We didn't have mozzarella, which I kind of probably will regret not using since it's low fat. But we have a blend of cheddar, Gruyere, I don't know how all this cheese is supposed to fit down in there. Is it? I know this is going to shrink so much. I feel like I should have put this on first. Angela, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it right, Chris? You have all the instructions and everything.
Let's see.
Am I supposed to put the cheese on it now?
Let's see. It says just add the cheddar, the mozzarella, and then the Parmesan, and then you've preheated the oven to 325, right?
No, it's at 350.
Okay. So maybe back it to 325, and then butter, 9 by 13 baking dish, plus onions.
That's what I did already.
Right,
I'm way
right.
ahead of you there.
Okay. Oh, cover with foil.
Ingredients aren't instructions.
Well, I don't have the full context of the
I'm asking
recipe
for
here.
instructions. That's all. Yeah.
If you have idea.
Cover with all of that. Cover with foil. I don't know how I'm going to be able to cover this with foil. That's a lot. How does she do that? She tint it, maybe?
Maybe it gets really big. I mean, I think the foil we have is wide enough, but it's not going to cover it totally.
Okay.
You will? Okay.
It wouldn't make foil that didn't fit a baking. That would be stupid. Because that would be an easy undercut the competitor switch.
Cheese looks amazing. All mixed together too.
I feel like it needs to cook down a little bit before this.
You don't think it'll bubble over and then drip on the
Oh, I'll
bottom?
put it on a cookie sheet.
Oh, good. Yeah, we want to make sure that that doesn't get a bunch of cheese in the bottom of the oven.
Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. Close enough. Close enough. And that is what you call Tennessee onions. But check out the full recipe over at Angela Critters. Give her some love. She's donating all of her proceeds this month, last month, to a nonprofit. I believe it's a food pantry, so she's gonna do well over there. So as soon as this is done here, then we'll put this in. We got about 10 minutes left. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you. And the kitchen over here looks crazy. We gotta put these in the back so they're ready to add tomorrow. I need is that other pan washed for the mussels. I don't know. I think this is too shallow and too flimsy. Let me see if I have that. It's heavy duty. But the other thing I have is one of these. Kind of like the idea of this because it's pretty deep. I forgot I need to make mussels in white wine. Basically, I just put them in aluminum tray. The foil over them, bake them. They're done. That's an easy appetizer. There's some glue there. I'll just hand wash that.
Yeah.
That's for the mussels. I may do those later. They don't take much effort. Woohoo! Vinegar water. It's awesome for the kitchen. Clean my scale. That up. Get most of these crumbs up with the dirty paper towel. It's not really dirty, it just has crumbs like this. Actually, no crumbs because it was a scale. Excuse me. Everybody at my physical therapy yesterday was sick. But they're pretty strict. When you walk in the door, you go right to the sink and wash your hands. But as soon as I walk out of there, I go straight to the public bathroom and wash my hands. Then I go to my car. Alcohol on my hands. All right. 6 more minutes. And we're done. All done as far as we can put the onions in. All right,
I'll go ahead and
Chris.
take out the trash here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that and we can do dishes. You can do dishes now too.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-loader. So
Yeah.
that's what we'll, I'll get as many pots and pans in on the first one.
Yeah, but after this, it's just I gotta do bread. We gotta toast bread tomorrow. Heat everything up.
Mm-hmm.
The mussels, they're cooked. They just gotta be heated basically.
Okay.
7 or 8 minutes. That's all they take. Yeah, these will be done. I'll do the onions up to the point where you take the cover off and finish roasting them.
Okay.
Angela said that's the secret to getting them more caramelized.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently somebody made a recipe, and I don't know if it was the same as Angela's, but he said there was a lot of moisture left in the bottom of the pan.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of was just unpleasant a bit.
Okay.
But I think that's why she takes the cover off.
Yeah. Certain things you only learn through technique of repeated, you know, preparation of the same dish, and you see what works and doesn't. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hers looked great. All right, we have 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Should I take it out now? Oh, y'all, it looks done. It looks marvelous. It's all poofy. It's going to fall. It's going to fall, but you definitely want to put it on a baking sheet when you do this. Yeah, it's because I feel like I want to do like a 10 keto desserts because I can't pick just one. And it's just me and Chris and one other person eating any dessert, maybe. And even though it's keto, somebody's trying to be like, no, because I guess they don't want the, you know, the temptation. I get it. I get it. Hope y'all are having a great day. Appreciate the thumbs up. In the oven right now, we have Sam the cooking guy, his spinach cheese pie. And when we put this together, it is very dense. It's just about enough egg to keep it together. It's a lot of other good stuff. Mushrooms, spinach, onion, garlic, all the good stuff. And then over here we have a Tennessee onion casserole that will be going in after the pies come out. And that's about it. Our sides are going to be the onion casserole, the spinach pie. We're going to have steak. We're doing, I'm going to do some mussels in white wine. Mussels are really inexpensive, y'all. If you've never tried them, try them. I have a recipe for mussels in white wine. I was thinking about doing a creme brulee. I don't know yet. I did a stovetop version. I've done both stovetop and oven. Stovetop was so much easier. And it's my understanding that the original French creme brulee was a stovetop recipe. It wasn't an oven recipe. So that's what I've heard anyway. So I never did try to verify that. Maybe I should. I find it interesting. And I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt. Don't you? Doesn't it drive you nuts when you... Just get the right light. A smear. A smear on your stove. Now, Feel Good Cooking and More. Check out what she does. She cleans her stove with mouthwash. Now, the alcohol in the mouthwash is really good for cleaning and getting prints and grease and everything off. And she has dogs, you know, so to eliminate dog smell, she uses a little bit of mouthwash in her mouth water. Interesting thing. All right, these are about ready to come out. That went fast. Let's do this. Here we go. We have a spinach cheese pie. It has a lot less cheese than these well, I see bubbles coming out of the middle, so it's got to be done. Yeah, that's perfect. It's just starting to brown around here. So it'll be perfect tomorrow when we go to reheat these. We're only reheating one. The other will be a gift for the hostess for all of her hard work. And that will can be her breakfast or brunch or whatever the day after Christmas. Now, I will say the bottom of this is very, very greasy. So I may get another pan. Get another pan for this one. Now, this I need to reset to, no. Need to reset to 325. All right. Need to let some heat out because it was at 350. And it was reheating. So, all right. Just gonna get this out of the way so I can slide this under here. Get that on there. Because again, if we have any spilling, it's not going in the bottom of the oven. So this will go in for how long, Chris? 40 minutes? At 325?
325, 40 minutes.
I'm going to put it in for 30. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's going to come out. It's going to evaporate a lot. I need moisture in it tomorrow to heat up. Because I don't want it to totally dry up and then just be nothing but burnt onion on the bottom of the pan. So these I'm going to let cool, and then I'll put them away. I may just leave them. No, that pan is so greasy. You're supposed to take them out of this tart pan, but I had some overage here. So that might be, oh, that's right. It pops up from the bottom. Once it cools, we'll mess with that. In fact, I'm going to put it over here to cool out of the way. Feel Good Cooking and More is going live later this evening. This there. Now we have 28 minutes on the onion. I think I need to do, I need to cut some baguette bread. For my crostinis tomorrow. That'll give me a jump on that. One less thing to do in the morning. I'm not a morning person, so that's a good thing for me. Alright, I'm going to use my herb cutting board for this. I do have another bag of gallon slider bags. Let's do this. Like I said, it's not dirty. It's my herb to my herb board. I'm cutting my herbs. I got lucky, y'all, at the store. They had these. It was $1.80 on sale. So these will be crostinis for the to sop up the sauce and the mussels tomorrow. I actually should have only cut one of these. I think the other one, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, this is more of an appetizer than a meal. My mother-in-law's never had mussels, so I told her I'd make them for her. I cut the booty. I like the booty though. Cut one more. That way we have four nice crostini for everybody. Chris, I need never mind. I'm just gonna put this in here now so they don't have to cut it tomorrow. And I'll go ahead and get some butter and garlic out, and it can soften overnight to spread on these. I'll probably put a little herb or something on it too. Parsley, something a little green. And I'm just going to put these in here. Who'd that be? Hey, Brook Trout, what's up? We're enjoying the nice weather. Holy cow. What is it down there? Like 82 or something?
77.
How much?
It was 77 in Southwest Florida in minutes.
Oh, that's nice. That's like a perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. That's the thing with Florida, though. We used to go down to Florida every December. We can't this year because Chris's coworker retiring. But, yeah, it's a pain going down to Florida because you have to pack so much. You have to pack for cool weather, have to pack for hot weather. Inevitably, I usually end up buying something down there. A dress, a shorts, t-shirt, something. Just because I come up short. And we're on the road or something. We usually we've zigzagged across the state is what we normally do. Go hither and dither. I grew up down there, but I only lived in Tampa on the West Coast. I didn't live anywhere else. But because of our friend Bimbo from YouTube, we spent a lot of time in Newport Richey. Tarpon Springs, that area, and going north on 27. That's a beautiful ride. Very isolated. All right, so I'm gonna pause again, unless what else can I do? What else? I'm going to freeze that other bread that was left. I don't need that. All right. Oh, my back. 2 or 3 in the morning. That's the best time. It's about the only time the traffic is light anymore. Heck, if I have to go into town for like a doctor appointment or something, at 2:30, it's stop and go. It's crazy. But we're used to it. Atlantans are used to it. All the jobs I ever worked, I had flex time. Chris had flex time. And we used to live in the city. So we were always going against traffic to where we worked. A lot of times I only had to take surface roads to work. I didn't even have to get on the interstate, depending on where I worked. So what else do we have? We got spinach dish is done. Tennessee onions are in. Mussels are in the back. Garlic bread that's cut. Brulee or whipped dessert. That is, just needs the whipped part added. Unless I want to toast some coconut, which I might. I can get that. Oh, toast some coconut. That's what I'll do. Toast coconut and almond crisp. Some sliced almonds and coconut for the pudding. Loose pie, whatever it is. You want the almonds in there, you think? For texture.
Yeah.
Not much. Just a little bit. Just a sprinkle. And I'll add the coconut. I can put that in the oven now and it'll get done. Add the coconut to toast.
Then we start banging and banging away on the dishes, or wait?
You can wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm not going to be on much longer because I'm pretty much done.
Alrighty.
More toasted coconut than almonds. Probably. Oh, all right. All right. So for my coconut key lime Margaritaville dessert, I'm doing I'm gonna put almonds and toasted coconut on it. So I'm just gonna put those into toast. Yeah, they won't take long. Take like 2 minutes if that. And then they can cool, they'll be ready for tomorrow. Oh man, now I'm already starting to smell those onions in there. Holy moly. This smells so good. Yum. Alright, what's the other thing? Butter and garlic and salt. For my crostini in the morning. I'm just cutting up the butter for the crostini in the morning. I reached the top shelf with my left arm. I did good. Onion. Where's my garlic powder? Oh no. Garlic powder. Do I have 0 garlic powder? No. No. Come on. Coriander. Where the heck is my garlic? Oh, here it is. A little garlic powder. It's for the garlic bread tomorrow, the crostinis for the mussels and white wine. I put a little parsley in there too, for a little color, little green. And then a pinch of salt. Be just enough. That garlic butter. I gotta make a mess again. So brook trout, are you cooking for Christmas? What are you doing? Holy cow, that's a lot. I couldn't imagine doing that brook trout. I hope you mean southern Wisconsin. That's a lot of driving. Now we stopped off in Kentucky because we like Lexington. And on the way back, we stopped in Paducah before coming home. But where did we go? From Cedar Rapids to Paducah. You know, we were taking it slow. You know, just kind of enjoying it. Google took us a lot of back roads. We loved it. You know, we took 75 all the way up and then up into the UP. But after that, I don't think, well, we went on an interstate when we hit Minneapolis, St. Paul. And we went on an interstate just very briefly in Cedar Rapids, but very briefly. The rest was all countryside and cornfields. It was gorgeous. I like Chicago. I like it. What was the northern suburbs of Chicago then? Not Lincoln Park. The food in Chicago is just crazy good. Oh, wow. We didn't go to Milwaukee. We just went to Wausau. Pretty much. Pretty much that was it. Yeah. All right. I need to figure out what to do with these. Yep. Ton of steak. All right. Put that back in. I'll be back. I gotta put something in the back here.
What's the name of the place that did the upside down pizzas?
It was right across from where the St. Valentine's Day Massacre was.
Right.
Up on Clark and what was the crossroad there? So they do grinders that were so good. Maybe it was called the Grinder or something.
Something grinders. What was it?
I don't know.
Oven roasted grinders or oven something. Anyway, they were amazing.
The grinders were. He liked the upside down pizza. I liked the grinder, and I'm usually not a sub or grinder type person, but oh my gosh, Theirs was magnificent, whatever it was. But the theory was to, and when you go in there, they're cash only. It's a cash only place, and it looks like it's still in the 70s. You know, it has the plywood and the wood bench kind of seating and for the booths, and yeah, it looked very retro. And uh, so there was rumor that that was a lookout for Capone's place across the street, or was it Capone? Who
Yeah,
died in the Valentine's Day
The
massacre?
St. Valentine's Day Massacre was across the street from this place back in the
Yeah, yeah. So Clark does look. If you go up far enough on Clark, and from Lincoln Park, you'll find it. It was just north of Lincoln Park. I don't know if that area was still considered Lincoln Park or not. We stayed like a week in Lincoln Park, and we've stayed a week in Bucktown. South of Marquette. We almost went to Marquette, but so I mainly do Marriott, but I told him on this trip we were going to some isolated places. So I said, just go ahead and get the IHG, Holiday Inn Express app. So when I looked at Marriott for Marquette, I think it was a Fairfield Inn, but all it showed was an empty lot. Said it was taking reservations, but I've heard nightmares about, hotels closing or not open yet, and I don't know. So I just said, let's stay in Munising and stay at a Holiday Inn. So that was, I think, the better choice because it was beautiful, and I wanted to see the painted rocks anyway. Painting rock. I always forget the name. All right. Are these cool? Oh, they're cool. I don't know about this pie. I don't know that it's going to pop out the way it's supposed to. Better take my recipe tomorrow, or I'll forget something. All right. That's in my box for tomorrow's stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think those are the two big cities, right? Sault Ste. Marie, right? That's the other one. I would love to have gone to the locks up there. That would have been really cool. Oh, yeah. We liked the all the houses in Dearborn. They were just nice, like single story brick home on a little over half acre maybe. We were warned about the drivers, but we didn't have any problem with the drivers.
We're from Atlanta. We're used to aggressive
Yeah.
drivers.
Yeah, Detroit was such an easy drive. It seemed like even on the weekday, it seemed like it was weekend traffic.
Wide streets and a lot of, economic contraction, so there's not as many businesses people are going to.
Oh, those onions smell good. I can't believe they're not really caramelized yet. How long did I put them in there? 30 minutes?
Seems right. It's 4:58 right now.
Looks like I may have to put them in that full 40. But then you take the top off and cook them how long?
Oh no.
Oh, am I gonna? I have real whipping cream. If I put whipping cream in that dessert tomorrow, I'm just gonna use real whipping cream with no sugar in it. That's what I'm gonna do because that stuff's pretty flavorful. It'll make the flavor a little less intense.
You cover with foil 325 degrees for 40 minutes. Then you remove it. Then you bring the oven up to 425 for another 25 minutes.
Oh, that's where they
You
start.
check at 20 to see how it's doing.
Wow, that's where they start really cooking then.
Yeah, you gotta, I guess, brown the top.
Well, hmm. They're not even really collapsed yet, though. That's the crazy thing. There's 5 minutes left, and they're all still pretty firm looking. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to do that other bake on them. So I'm just going to put them in for 15 more minutes. That's what I'm going to do. And then pretty much done. Unless I want to do the mussels. I can do the mussels, get it done. Might as well. Might as well. Need garlic. Oh wait, that's champagne. I'm not using that. Sorry, y'all, I'm smacking my garlic over here. This is the last thing I have to do. Just a couple of things tomorrow that are just more of a heat up than anything, except for the crostinis. And oh shoot, you know what? I just burnt my coconut and stuff, I bet. Oh no. Is it burnt? It looks pretty good. Actually, it just looks really crunchy. I'll take it off the pan. It should be perfect. It cools immediately. Oh, that's a good catch. I almost forgot that. That would have been really bad down the road. All right. Oh, it's beautifully toasted. Look at that toasted coconut and almonds for my dessert. Make sure it doesn't taste burnt. Oh, perfect. It was all unsweetened. Yeah. And tonight may be, what did we say we were having tonight? I may not make a salad. We're having shrimp. That may change. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm sore. I've been on my feet enough. Give my shoulder a break. Alright. Get this garlic cut up. Got butter melting over here. Feel like I need more garlic. All the other stuff has a lot of garlic too. Maybe just that much for the mussels. Put the champagne back in and take out the wine. Just trying to cook out the sharpness of the garlic over here in some butter. All right, let that go. Get some mussels. Oh no. Just turn that off. It'll be done by the time I get back. I will do that. I gotta go get the mussels. All right. It's fragrant. All right. In with the wine it goes. These are just frozen mussels. I don't know if they had fresh, but I've done these frozen ones. I was kind of skeptic of them, but they're actually not too bad. And they're already clean. Which is super nice. That's the only thing I don't like about mussels is having to clean them. And these are nicely done. And the way I do these in this white wine, butter, garlic, and I just put some foil over it. And these come out really tender. Believe it or not. Here we go. Mussels for a crowd. So that's tomorrow's appetizer. Done. I'm just gonna there's some parsley on it, cover it in foil, and it can sit in the fridge till it needs to until before we go. I'll put it in the oven. It only takes, I don't know, it may take 20 minutes in the oven. Basically just heating them up. You can do them from frozen in like 7 to 8 minutes on the stove. But I like this way because it's no fuss, no muss. I just put it in there and I can forget it. Made them for Super Bowl one year and they went like hotcakes. I took them downstairs. I ran upstairs real quick and I came back down. They were gone. I didn't get any. So I'm going to put some parsley on here. This looks fancy. It's impressive. But mussels are cheap. I think all of those mussels cost like $6. It's a good source of protein. You got 70 calories in 3 ounces of the edible. 1/3 of a cup of just the mussel. Has 2 grams of fat, 1 gram fat, 200 milligrams sodium, 25 milligrams cholesterol. No. 0 carb, 0 fiber, 0 sugar, protein 12 grams. High protein. Has iron, potassium, calcium. That's some good stuff. I told Chris we should eat this like once a week because it's an affordable, inexpensive protein at $6. So it's supposed to be like 10 servings per pack. Or not per pack, but per the entire contents. So, like I said, it's a pretty good deal. So, maybe one more one. I don't know. Maybe. The alcohol burns off in the oven. So, even your, I don't know, some people that are living the sober life won't eat it even though it evaporates, and some won't. It's a personal choice. All right. So this is done. It goes into the fridge until tomorrow. Just kind of right before we walk out the door. And I got a little baggie over here for my coconut once that's done. Yeah. All right, to the back fridge this goes. Dish on. I wonder if these are cooled enough. Are they? No. They're still really hot. Wow. It's all that grease. Grease is the one. All right. I've got my butter for tomorrow over there. I'm just gonna put that there, cover my garlic. I have like just a minute 30 on the onion. I'm gonna cover this. Tomorrow I'll go right into the microwave, and got my little brush there to brush on all the goodness onto the toast points. Oh, might as well just go ahead and pull up this. This is what I'll put the crostini on tomorrow. Get everything lined up and ready. That way I can not be so frantic tomorrow. Spinach, tennessee onion, mussels, done. Just the bread and dessert. May finish the dessert tomorrow. I don't know. Well, tonight. No, because I'm just going to do whipped cream and the coconut lime dessert. And then put the toasted almond and coconut on top. All right. Pull those onions. So I'm just not doing the second part of this recipe, where this also has to cook for like 20 minutes. And now that it's deflated, the onions have cooked down a little bit. I feel safer about, oh, see, I didn't get too much cheese on that. But those have cooked down a little bit now. I'm going to actually push them down even more. That way tomorrow when I put it in, it can just go straight in. And I don't have to worry about putting a pan underneath it tomorrow. See, these are still kind of firm in some places, especially in the center. They're going to continue to cook here on the cooktop as they cool. And then once they cool, I'll put them in the oven and put this aluminum back on. And then I'll do the 20-minute cook at 425 on those tomorrow. Thank you, Angela Critters. It smells delicious. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be good. So good. Now, just going to put my little coconut and almonds and a little baggie here. Man, that's the prettiest coconut I've ever done, I think. I do coconut a lot. I make it crisp cereal. I make it with oats and coconut and nuts and dried fruits. It's a lot cheaper. Holy cow. I went down the cereal aisle the other day. It's like $7 for a box. Like a small box of cereal. I want to say, look at grape nuts. I want to say it was like almost $10. Holy cow. All right, so my coconut and almonds are ready for my dessert tomorrow. And I'm done. Dun, 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 dun. I'm done, y'all. Everything is done that can be done. Except the crostini. And I want those to be fresh. I don't want those being so rock hard. They're already going in the oven to bake a bit. So, oh, thanks for all the thumbs up, y'all. I hope y'all have a great Christmas. Hope y'all been good. Santa's even better to you. Take my dog for a run. Oh, enjoy. Have fun. Have fun. Oh, love dogs. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Love y'all very much. I think 3 hours of me. That ain't bad, though. 3 hours for all my Christmas. And tomorrow, all I have to do is crostini, heat everything up, and throw some steaks on the grill. And we'll call that dinner. So y'all have a good one. Love you very much. And Merry Christmas and a very prosperous New Year. Aw, Hunter, were you hiding in the bushes there? You sneaky man, you. I love you, Hunter. Hope you're doing well. I was thinking about calling you, and then I got like all caught up in cooking. You doing all right? Are you going to go live later, Hunter? Do you think? 100. All right. I'm going to let you go. Love you much. And maybe see you later on those streets. Take it easy, dude. Bye.